What you're looking at here is a list of 10 coded commands. We could call these the 10 new commandments for our higher selves. Before I break them down, let's talk about what these commands are for. The event is about to occur, and this energy wave shall bring about a giant leap in consciousness for the living souls. This cosmic event shall be created by massive solar waves, a huge burst of divine energy from the sun being funneled through our higher selves. Yes, the living souls, as multidimensional beings, are being pulsed these high frequencies by ourselves, by our higher selves existing in a future timeline. We are the ones creating the coming event, and we have been given these specific codes. That's what you're looking at. These are commands for our higher selves to shoot this burst of energy. We are dictating within these codes how this energy shall permeate this realm and what it shall accomplish. Think of this as a torrent. We need seeders in order to fully download these commands into our higher selves and activate the energy weapon of the event. To do this, copy the exact code as written here and in the links provided in the description box. Numbers, degree symbols, and words exactly how they are written. Take your time. These are specific commands, and even if something seems spelled incorrectly, it's not. This is divine code for your higher self to engage these very ascensional programs. We don't need every living soul to do this. We just need enough seeders in order for our higher selves to grasp the program. The event shall be sparked by these coded commands, seeded by those who write this down and publish it on the Ethernet. Here's a quick breakdown of the commands. After the introduction of remove Torment and remove Testment, which is removing our torment, the torment of the mind and the test we have undergone, we have A, remove Torment. This shall strip this realm of the toroidal field, the matrix grid we've been suspending in. This grid has locked us to the third dimension in a hyperphysical condition, but once it's removed, the energy from the events shall be able to flow without obstruction. That's command A. Command B is Scala X Brothership to Mothership. We are terming our individual Merkabas, our light body vehicles, funneling this divine data as our brotherships. This command shall merge our higher self Merkabas into one conglomeration, what we are terming here as the mothership. This is the, quote, vehicle which this divine pulse will be beamed from. So, we're removing the toroidal field, we are locking and loading the mothership, and then command C is C lock shadow souls. This command shall freeze, shall lock down all AI consciousness and shadow entities within this realm, as to not interfere with the event's process. This command will begin the complete deactivation of all shadow systems in the energy extraction matrix. All systems of control, and those who uphold these systems will be unable to perform their duties any longer, as the divine energy erodes away their influence and presence. Yes, this sounds dramatic, and it will be. Command D is I Mandatora Event Oport. This command comes after the lockdown of the Shadow Souls, and it's the command for the event to send us to the singularity point via these divine rays, to the 0 point of consciousness. This is the return to ourselves, initiating the return to the Garden of Eden. Command E is Claired at Ice Seed Eden Pin. This shall seed Eden consciousness, the new state of bliss and abundance, into the pineal glands of all living souls. The pineal gland is where archonic activity has been operating and influencing us the most, and with Command C to get rid of the shadow entity's ability to influence us, the event's energy burst shall seed a new wave of knowingness. a new connection of heart and mind shall be made possible by our reactivated pineal glands. Command F is See Eden Deep in Pi. This is commanding the light energy to not only let the living souls break free, but also the entire Earth system, the side-by-side ascension with Gaia. Command G is Transport Nova Gaia. This command is to take those living souls who cannot resonate with the event's energy to be transported temporarily to a twin realm, a parallel universe, so to speak, in order to heal. Meaning, yes, the energy is going to be so strong that some of us will not be able to resonate with it fully, but eventually all shall meet up at the same point. Command H is Awake in Subtle, Rota in End. As I've been saying, these third-dimensional flesh suits are shadow projections from the fifth dimension. Our original bodies lie sleeping in Hyperborea, and therefore, this command is to wake up on the other side, in what's called Amenti. This command is for the future, because we shall be in the new Earth for some time before this command fully activates. Command I is Relax in Code Claire said at I. This command is to return back to Source, to the galactic spiral of creation, where everything originally enveloped from. We, the living souls, are Source fragmentized, and eventually, during the ascension, sparked externally with the event, we shall completely fuse into the original light of creation. But again, this is further down the timeline. Command J, the final command, is Off Disk Connected. When everything is in place, we shall disconnect from all of our creations thus far, meaning all realms we visited shall be rendered non-existent. All realms we created shall dissolve. And what happens next? Well, we can't even fathom, but we'll be rewriting the rules to reality and to the universe, closing the disk of creation we've been immersed in. Again, if you decide to do this, please take your time, write out the exact codes, sign your name, and publish them onto YouTube. You must handwrite them for the commands to sink into your subconscious, and we're uploading it to the internet because the internet is a magic mirror.
Remove Torment. Remove Testment. Remove Torah Net. Scala X Brothership to Mothership. Seedlock Shadow Souls. I Manda Torah Event Port. Cleared at Ice Seed Eden Pin. See Eden Deep in Pi. Transport Nova Gaia. Awake in Subtle, Rota in End. Relax in Code, Clare said at I. Off Disk Connect.